something really bad is...
What is this? Dead Internet Theory? Resident Evil Requiem exposed it? Is it? Are we dead?
Just started happening on the internet. It could deceive you, and it actually begins with Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah?
Though it's not its fault. It's one of the best reviewed games of...
Dude, I can't wait. Saturday, you and I, Leon, on my face. Yes.
The year. I've been hooked on it. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Even the harshest of reviews mostly just wonder if it's a bit uneven. And in the words of one
Vampacopia. I'm not playing that online.
reviewer for
Oh,
Video
no.
Gamer, a 9 out of 10 on Metacritic, quote, "If you haven't checked the pre-order bonuses yet, you might want to commit," which is a very odd...
I actually bought like the deluxe edition and I didn't even check what it comes with. I think there's like a new dress for Grace or something with Leon.
Odd thing to say.
I should check.
Who knows? Maybe the reviewer, Brian Marigold, doesn't have English as a first
But is
language.
it Liam?
Maybe he was having a bad day and the editors simply just didn't catch it.
Or maybe they just AI generated the article because now journalists are so bad that even the AI writing it.
But the thing is, the whole review is really odd. There's actually not much engagement with, well, the content of Requiem. It almost feels like it's written by someone who just looked at other people's reviews. But here's the thing, that's actually incorrect.
Are you telling me that journalists are not actually gamers? Wow. I don't even know where to look. Game journalists not playing games? Say it ain't so! That can't be. That simply can't be. I don't want to believe it.
Incorrect because this was not made by a someone. The entity behind it is called Brian Marigold, but the thing is, Brian Marigold is not a real human. All this was flagged by Andres Aquino, who by the way is a real person and did actually
Brian, oh my god, the TTS Brian's last name is Marigold?
I have a colleger work that I recommended the Stellar Blade demo to. He literally had a huge argument with his girlfriend about playing it.
What?
For days. Was absolutely hilarious, for me that is. Poor guy.
Dude, listen, if you ever take one advice from me, is this. Never date someone or marry someone who's this obnoxious. If these are the questions you have to talk about with your girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever the fuck. How she feels about you jerking off to porn. Trust me, this is important. And how she feels about you playing games. Okay? If she says that you're not allowed to watch porn or you're not allowed to jerk off, you have to run. I'm sorry. You literally have to fucking run. It's not fucking normal. Okay? I'm not saying to whip open a corn hub right in front of her and just let the snake loose, but if she's a hot goth girl Latina, you will be miserable. You will be miserable. Trust me.
review Resident Evil Requiem. He was checking the critical consensus when he found Video Gamer's review. Now here's the thing, Video
Andrea Aquino.
Gamer isn't some tiny random...
They say it's cheating. Bro, it's you in your hand. How the fuck is that cheating? Okay, listen. If they say it's cheating, then every time you get horny, then they have to deal with it. Okay? That's only fair. If I would be a dude, I would be like, okay, I'm not watching porn, but every time I have my wood up, then do something. You can do it with your hand, you can do it with your mouth, you can bend over, I don't care. I have to do it, okay? So either let me handle it. Like what? Am I supposed to be frustrated for days because you have a headache and my body works in mysterious ways? I'm sorry, buddy. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Site. It's a UK game site that has existed for years, and it's trusted enough to be in Metacritic. But this review is clearly a fake review. It's seemingly just been cobbled together.
You would be a terrible man. I would be a terrible man because I would not enable women's vims. I don't think I can.
The fact that I can hear you unzip and then say it won't suck itself.
And you would be alone? Fine.
To be fair, I recommended him to buy her Baldur's Gate 3 to have fun with the bear as compensation. She was not amused.
Maybe she's not a gamer. I'm sorry, but I feel like it's unfair. I'm sorry. Like, literally, you think that women don't, stroke the kitty? You think that they don't daydream about whatever smuggler 69 of their elven prince and these, like, fucking book talk thing? You think that they don't do such thing? And meanwhile, they are just like, oh no, you can totally not do that. They are allowed, that's different. No, man. I'm sorry. No, that's not fair. Not fair. Listen. I would be a gentleman, okay? I would open the doors, I would pay for the dates, but we are not doing this. Okay? No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. And if no one would want to date me, then I would just not date anyone. I would rather be alone than be miserable with someone who is eating my ass just because I was frustrated and I went to handle it. I don't think so. Fuck that.
They're using previews and a language model. And functionally, it is worthless. It doesn't describe the experience of playing the game or anything meaningful to the reader. It's completely hollow, as...
Listen, AI waifus are coming, okay? Just you have to hold them for a little bit longer. They're coming.
Is the writer, because Brian Marigold is an attempt to fake a writer. He even has a profile, and it's bizarre. It claims he's got a master's degree in English Lit from the University
of Sex, Sassy Sex, Sports Betting, Online Slot Gaming, US State Gambling Laws. Interesting.
Of Sussex. Brian's
no
even got
me equals no romantic films for her.
Exactly. Also, listen, I know what you have to do. You have to tell her that she's not allowed to buy herself makeup. Or like cutesy girl things like mugs and blankets and candles. That's it. Oh, he's British. He's just a clanker. I don't believe him.
X account, though it is blank.
He has 3 followers after following 41 people. Bro, not even the follow for follow works. So sad.
And we can see plenty of reviews and articles attributed to him on Video Gamer. Though curiously, there are even more attributed to him that are about online casinos, so gambling. This is all quite weird, but it does make sense when you read his background and you see, quote, an experienced iGaming and sports...
Oh, what is iGaming? I don't want to know. Don't say it. I don't... iGaming? What is that? Apple launched a gaming experience?
Betting analyst. But then you look at Brian Marigold's profile picture, where the file name is ChatGPT image October...
Oh, Brian. Oh, Brian, is that you? I can't believe it that even the imaginary journalists have to be balding. You know? Damn.
October 20, 2025. Because yeah, it does actually seem like most of Video Gamer's current staff are fake people. They are Gen AI.
Oh my god, they all look the same. The women. Oh no, that chick looks exactly like that other chick. They cracked us open. Maya Sinclair.
Are fake people. They are Gen AI creations that are faking the operation of a real website, and certainly a website that actually used to be real with real writers. So we now have fake writers at a real site who have been given a simulacrum of existence, all in an attempt to get around the most obvious failings of Gen AI writing. Obviously, nobody believes it. Do you know who especially doesn't believe it? Google. If you're truly in the know, you may...
Bro, stop. I'm still beefing with Google. I don't want to talk about it. Google is a useless piece of shit, okay? It's a slut. You know what it is? It's like a... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not going to say it. I held myself back. I am not even going to say it. Taylors, no! I'm not gonna say it. Glorbo, as in Glorbo Florbo. I can't say that. I can't say that. Give a hint. I can't say that. It's against my religion.
Maybe thinking about Glorbo right now. You see, back in
Glorbo,
2023, we highlighted the coming of Glorbo, a massive spiritual event for the entire world, but in reality...
The one? Excited for what? Wait, what? What's Glorbo? All hail Glorbo. The AI content floodgates are opening and the impact on our internet is not nice. Huh?
It was a World of Warcraft community's attempt to troll sites like Z-League and The Portal, which were basically all fake, by creating Reddit threads about fake characters and fake events. You see, those sites were SEO farms. They basically just scraped what people were talking about on Reddit. They'd then generate an article and publish the article to drive search traffic, ideally to, apps, advertising, that kind of thing. Back then, it was so pathetically obvious that it was mostly just a joke. But this time round, it is a little bit...
How much to learn the truth?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Different, because it's happening with a real outlet. It's happening with Video Gamer. Real outlets have got...
Okay, can I just ask a question? When was the last time that you decided, hey, there is a game I'm interested in. Let me just open up a game journalist website so that I can read an article about it? Because for me, it's never. Like, who the fuck reads this? Literally no one. This is AI article for AI article. I bought magazines 20 years ago. Yeah, but I bet that it was still like fun or something 20 years ago. 12 years ago, 2 years ago. Bro, you read an article 2 years ago? Shame on you. You're everything that's wrong with society. Also, can I point out, it really annoys me, this insulation square is slowly falling off. He has to punch on this corner. It's gonna fall off. I'm sitting in the back of my chair. It's like, Belle, please let me glue it back. Please, you have to push it back. How did you notice it? I am autism. I'm sorry, it bothers me. I can see that it's coming off.
Fact checks, they have editors, they have reputations, all of these things that make you think, well, they probably won't publish heinous bullshit. And implicit in that is that if they get something wrong, they should fix it because, they want you to come back. Obviously,
never coming back. I would never read an article about it. It's, what my pet peeve is? This is gonna sound very stupid, but whenever I look up recipes, and it's a website, right? And you have to scroll like 5 fucking pages to get into the ingredients because it's like, wow, the history, a journal article about Fatty McFuck, who was like the first one to ever create this recipe. And and I'm just like, what? What? I saw a recipe which actually listed up all the ingredients like in the beginning, and I was like, oh, hooray, until I realized that they didn't write the measurements there. And I still had to scroll like I don't know how long till I actually got to the part where they listed up the measurements. I'm like, oh wow, I guess vague ingredients, my beloved. I am so smart right now.
Sites like Z-League and The Portal are things that you've never heard of, don't trust, and, don't really have any history. That means that Google stymies them, right? They don't...
You will read our story, and you will like it. I would never...
appear at the top of searches. You see, Google search algorithms are supposed to be favoring actual authored content, so real writers with bylines and an editorial history. And that would mean that a scraper can't just farm whatever the current, talked about game is to get to the top of Google and get a bunch of quick money for exploiting a system rather than providing something of value. But a site with a long legacy absolutely can do that. And that is why this fake review ended up on Metacritic and impacted the score for this game. Now, it's not there anymore.
Wait, so does it mean that Requiem got such a high scores because the AI said that it was good?
Thankfully, Metacritic told Eurogamer that they will never include an AI-generated review, and that if they discover one, the cost is removal and severing ties with the outlet while they investigate. Which is good, and as much as reducing reviews...
Nope, it just included in. I hope that the AI didn't download it at least. I hope it was a positive AI thing.
Used to scores is frustrating for nuance. Metacritic does at least respect the people who do care about the reviews. But it all flags up a kind of spooky truth and a bit of a new world that we're entering here. We are now beyond articles filled with regurgitated or scraped information, like the Glorbo stuff. We're now seeing
I will be honest with you, lately I don't trust shit on the internet. Like, I look at it, it might amuse me or not amuse me, but I don't... Like, every women on the internet are using filters. They are not real. Every article is written by AI. It's not real. Thank you so much, Vicious! Thank you for the 25 gifted. Oh my god! I'm not a furry. Leave me alone. No furry. Thank you so much. Mwah.
companies purchase established websites, fire the human staff, and then
Fire these nuts.
replace them with Gen AI content, and then hide behind that legacy and hide behind the brand name that they acquired to disguise all of this, even going as far as to create full profiles for
Okay, but these are so obviously AI. It is so obviously AI. She's passionate about fair gaming and how the digital will shape modern culture. When she's not writing or gaming, you will probably find her geeking out over RPG lore or modding her last setup, said no woman ever. Come on, what the fuck?
these fake writers. It's pretty bad.
Jesus.
It's not speculation, and now it's time to talk about the whole corporate story behind it. What I'm going to talk about isn't speculation. It is the account of staff who used to work at Video Gamer, the account of real humans. So, whenever ClickOut acquired the site and took over, they started doing gambling and casino coverage. Loads of the staff left in protest, and it was odd to see a site called Video Gamer that we know for video games have on its little Google thing, video game and online, like, casino.
Damn. Surely if I will play in the casino, I will become rich and popular, right? Right?
News.
Right.
It just felt odd, but you can kind of see why.
Right.
I have to imagine that ads and casino content pay out pretty well. Now, one of these...
You know, thanks to all this AI, I actually think it's very easy to tell if you're hypothetically talking to an AI or not. If it's a girl and she responds back to you and it's more than a line or more than 2 words, then it's an AI. Women would never write more than 3 to 5 words at tops to you. If it's more than a sentence, it's AI. I'm sorry, buddy. You're cooked. Really? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's either that or she's really into you, but let's be honest. To squeeze AI? Well, when was the last time I ever wrote to you? I don't think so. Duh.
Writers Max Nickel claims that she was supposed to write the Resident Evil 9 review for the site, but then she was laid off alongside most of the other editors and staff back in February.
Dude, it must have been such a fun job to be just a journalist, like a game journalist. And I don't mean like these retard journalists that, I don't know how to double jump because I never played anything in my life. But like back then, way back then, you know, when like, you know, you had those magazines and whatever.
But my sister writes me whole paragraph of nothing, it's so anosk.
Yeah, but she's related to you. She has to tolerate you. This is different. They had a lot of prestige and fame back then. Yeah, dude. It must have been so much fun. I am actually so mad that all these like creative stuff are like made with AI. Like art, AI. Music, AI. Writing with AI. Journalist articles, AI. Video creation, AI. Photos, AI. But still no one wants to fold my goddamn laundry. You know what I want? I want an AI who I can say that, hey, Alexa, AI, whatever, I want to start streaming, launch my applications, and it would launch VTube Studio, OBS, VBridger, connect it to my iPhone, get everything ready. AI, set the title to this and this and that.
AI.
Can it already do that?
Scream.
It cannot. That's a script, but I want an AI to do it. I want to talk to it, and I want it to do it flawlessly. It would just brick my fucking windows. It would teleport me back into the BIOS.
Now that is when Video Gamer's corporate owner, Clickout Media, decided to lay off most of their editorial staff. Not just at Video Gamer, but also at Esports Insider.
Not gonna understand your accent and it would delete OBS. No. What the fuck?
And The Escapist. Now, after forcing many of those staff to sign NDAs in order to get their severance, they basically just replaced them with some AI-generated stuff. But not completely new AI-gen stuff. It's stuff that they were already doing to pump out loads of casino recommendations. Yeah, this is really weird, isn't it? And the only way they could expect their casino articles to do well is, of course, the legacy of these sites. And that means that, say, videogamer.com can actually pull off this Gen AI bullshit business.
I'm still actually shocked that there are people who actually hit up this website and it's like, oh yeah, I would love to read an article by Shooter Orson, who is definitely a real person and definitely not a random ChatGPT alter ego.
Model in a way that some random site that somebody just started up yesterday to do a grift, well, fundamentally couldn't. But the levels of banditry actually do go deeper. So this niche website here is Adventure Gamers. It's operated since 1998 and it was bought out last year.
1998? When did we start having internet? There's no way it was that early. 1998? People had internet in 1995? Jesus Christ.
Here. Now, its forum archives have got more than 2 decades of niche information from people passionate about those games that have all now
I heard it was 1998. Holy shit.
Been wiped because the site has refocused to being about online slots and casinos, which is exactly what you would expect if you went to Adventure Gamer.
Do people still play so many of these slot games? Okay, accent. Not slot, it's a slot with an O. Slot. Not slut.
.com. And what we see is that company after company, the pattern is the same. Buy a legacy site, fire all the staff, and puppet the corpse. And Clickout are not the only group doing this. There are companies like Valnet who buy up sites, fire everyone, and then retain an endless tide of new writers, paying them absolute peanuts to just churn out content.
Definitely not AI writing crew 69.
It's one of the reasons why the quality of written content across loads of websites has just kind of decreased over time. And I'm hesitant to blame those writers because the same thing that limits, say, The Portal and, Glorbo and all of that from exploiting SEO is actually what pressures all of the humans into working in a very SEO-friendly way. They essentially have to now. That's why you see guides across so many...
Photocopia! It's so much fun. I hate it how much fun it is. Don't look at me. I am non-existent. Photocopia, my beloved. Pokemon, yeah, they made another game that is not only stealing from Pokemon, but also from Palworld, but also from fan arts. 10 out of 10.
Many sites as one little example. So what we're seeing is...
It's fine to have fun. Is it really? Is it okay to have fun? Are you sure about that?
There's very little traction on high effort, unique original reporting, and basically just the press and formalized structure.
So the line female.
Outlets with meaningful backing kind of being pressured like never before on so many different fronts. And we've an example of that from the very same week the Resi 9 review was published. VGC revealed that Ziff Davis was laying off most of the editorial staff at Eurogame.
There is this website, this Swiss website called Galaxis, right? And it's a little bit like Amazon, but on the front page, sometimes they have articles. And I keep wondering if those articles are AI. I sometimes read them because they make articles about the weirdest fucking things. And I'm just like, is that real? Is it AI? Do you want to find out? That's the most, I was trying to think, where do I ever read articles? But sometimes they really write bewildering stuff like, oh, the preferred sex toys of the Swiss people broke down by Canton. And I'm like, don't mind me if I do. And And they literally have like a graph showing that, oh yeah, these people buy the vibrators, these people buy the little, I don't know, Cocktamer 69. I don't fucking know what some of those machines are. And I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's...
and the YouTube outlet Outside Xbox. And of course, this was not the first round. All of these sites were acquired in 2024 when the previous owner, ReadPop, just wanted out of the media business. And, well, these sites have just been cut and cut and cut since. It's a good thing the Digital Foundry just got out and got to be independent, holy shit. Now, the people who have been gutted by all of this, well, some of them are trying to fight back. We've got outlets like VGC and Aftermath that have sprung up as kind of independent, user-funded alternatives, some being free of advertising and all the SEO mandates that would otherwise just have them pumping out guides until they literally die.
Bro, people, I would never go for guide. I go to like the Wikipedia. Like, do you know these games always have their own fucking wiki? I am not going to go to like trending guides to... Bro, why does Marathon need a guide? Come on.
Die. Now, Aftermath...
Yeah, the fucking articles of Marathon. Don't tell me that needs a fucking tutorial walkthrough. Oh, man.
The days after this news broke, they published a year's worth of long-form investigative reporting on the sheer scale of what ClickOut has done. They have interviews with former staff. They have loads of evidence. Now, that is the kind of reporting that's valuable, but that's hard to publish anywhere else, because it isn't guaranteed clicks. In a world where article content is primarily distributed via...
What if we just get the AI to write the article, post it to the website, and then we buy bots to increase the viewership of it? And it's like stonks, great numbers, but literally no one ever reads it. It's from bots to bots. Do not give them ideas. Welcome to the Dead Internet Theory. Surely it's not real. Surely.
The likes of Google search algorithm, you just can't really get traction and stuff like that. But the thing is, these independent outlets don't have the scale or the structural backing of the institutions that they came from. And of course, if the writers who...
It's real, Facebook is proof. Dude, I haven't checked Facebook in forever. I'm scared. Ever since they like kind of slopified it, I have not.
Powered a lot of these institutions are gone, then, well, we've got shells that just got left behind for the likes of ClickOut to acquire and then crawl their way into and puppet around, in many cases, by just pumping out loads of AI bullshit and trying to obfuscate it by making up fake writers with fake degrees from universities that they never went to. It's absolute peak banditry that is preying on all of the systems that are causing the issues we've got with online published content. But most importantly, it's preying on you. Resident Evil Requiem is the kind of game that is perfect for this type of fake review, because it's a highly previewed game, there's a whole series worth of writing to steal from, and the likelihood that someone would have a good experience with the game regardless of the review, because the game is bloody brilliant. Now, if it hadn't have been, then someone...
Wait, Bellurar is British? I'm sorry, I'm just clocking it because he said bloody brilliant. He's British?
Might have bought the game and wasted their time on something they really shouldn't have because they believed a review that looked like a real review but actually was fake. Basically, because they put their trust in someone who doesn't exist. And, you know...
You can't hear his accent? Yeah. It's pretty strong. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, he speaks... Okay, this is my definition. If someone has the UK accent, British, Irish, Scottish, whatever, I usually just think that, oh, they sound so smart. And then I hear Americans and it's like, oh, you're American. I don't automatically think that, oh, it must be the British. It's like they use fancier words, you know, they are more eloquent. Thanks, Kira. Love you. Mwah.
They were tricked because it was made to look like it was done by someone who exists. And the worry is that the more of these fakes happen, the more the informational space just gets polluted and polluted and polluted.
I guess if I focus on it, then I can kind of hear it now.
That is bad for truth. I guess what it all comes down to here is trust, and how everything is leading to a future where trust is just going to be in short supply. When you read or watch a review, you are taking someone else's opinion and considering it for how you plan to spend your valuable time and often your valuable money. The reviewer...
Bro, I would never read an article. Like, I'm trying to think when was the last time I read a gaming article, but I don't think so. Maybe when we were looking into like Assassin's Creed Shadow, like how big of a flop it's going to be, that's
Isn't
it.
someone trying to communicate their experience with you, even if you disagree with them? You trust that they're earnestly trying to do that. But Brian Marigold cannot communicate with you because Brian Marigold doesn't exist. It's a pile of...
He's real for me! Brian, please! Please, Brian. Please.
Generated text designed only to manipulate online systems and get your attention. You cannot trust it. It is literally designed to deceive you and make money off you.
I can't believe that Brian is trying to fucking rob me.
This is bad. This is not something that can continue. And if you're looking for something or someone...
Oh my god. Wait, in Resident Evil 9 you will go back into the police place that we were in, like, which one was it? Was it RE2? Spoilers! No, I'm not looking.
To blame?
I'm not
I
looking.
would say it's the likes of Valnet and the likes of ClickOut. They are just bandits. For years and years they've been doing their banditry, and now that they have access to new tools, they have new ways to practice banditry. Fuck them, and I'll see you in the next video.
Fuck him. I'm not looking. I saw nothing. I'm not looking. I know nothing. Game ruin. But I know nothing. I know nothing. Please. Please, you must trust me. You must trust me, please. Please, you have to trust me. So Skip Marathon has retained 75% of its players over the week. Did it? I'm checking. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. I think that's a respectable number. Look at that. That's kind of nice. Check Highguard. Oh man, now you're just dabbing on the grave, man. Oh my god, we are actually in 24-hour peak. 490. They are doing so well. Tomorrow is the last day. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, it went here all the way down to 100. Last day. Oh no. This is sad. What will I do? That is very sad. I don't know how I will ever survive. RIP. I think Highguard was never given a fair chance. Jeff, is that you? Oh no. Is it you? Is it you? He's in my chat, gentlemen.